Well, if you're looking for something fun to do today, especially on a rainy and muggy day, why not the Corning Museum of Glass? They're open and they're ready for you to come with your family and explore the wonders of glass making.
And here's what we've been waiting for. We're joined now live with the museum's Senior Manager of Hot Glass Programs, Eric Meek. Good morning, Eric. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, good morning. Absolutely.
If you shift over a little bit, we can't see your face, but we can see what's going on in the background.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Can you tell us what is going on in the background there? Is this what people are going to experience when they come to the museum?
Absolutely. One of the main reasons that people come to the Corning Museum of Glass is to see live glass making. My friend and colleague Jeff Mack here is just starting to make an object. He's gathered some 2,000-degree glass out of the furnace, and he's just getting started, so it's nice and warm here for sure.
Well, I know that you have a new exhibit. I want to hear more about that too, but first, can you just tell us what is new this year? I know the pandemic made a lot of changes for every organization and group, so when families come, as far as hours, tickets, COVID protocols, what can people expect?
Right, so we are offering pre-sale on tickets, so if you hit our website before you come here, you can make sure that you have your ticket before you come. We also are selling them to walk-ins, so you're welcome to just come down from Syracuse. You know, it's a nice day trip, as you say, to come on down here. In terms of protocols, you know, we don't have a limitation on visitation right now, and our theaters are open at full capacity. And masking is optional, so we're really coming back strong. We have a great lineup of exhibits this summer, so we're really excited to see people back at the museum.
All right, Eric, you just mentioned it. There is a new exhibit we know that pays homage to the Finger Lakes region, and tell us a little bit about that. What can people expect there?
I am so excited about this. It's a really wonderful reflection of our region and a wonderful collection of objects from the Corning Museum and some objects from local wineries as well. It's called Fire and Vine, and it talks about the role that glass has played in winemaking over the past 2,000 years. So we have objects, ancient objects, that were made specifically for wine, and we even talk about wine culture today and the way that glass plays a role in serving and enjoying wine. So it's a really wonderful exhibit that's really relevant to the Finger Lakes region here.
Yeah, so many great things about the Finger Lakes region. We love to be able to highlight it. So tell us, how do you go about making this and what's going on behind you? What really goes into this from start to finish?
So making glass, one of the great things about coming to the Corning Museum of Glass and seeing all the objects that we have here is their humble beginnings. Everything in this museum begins with molten sand. So we take pure quartz sand, it's melted down in a furnace at over 2,000 degrees, and then in the hands of a skilled craftsperson, you can shape it into about anything that you can imagine. Right now, Jeff is working on a beautiful vase form, but really our glassmakers here are limited only by their own creativity, and of course you can see that in the objects here. One of the greatest collections, the greatest collection of glass in the world, and it's right here in our region. So if you've never been to the Corning Museum, come on down. If you've been here, you have to come back because we have, like we said, those great exhibits, Fire and Vine. We have an exhibit on the Netflix hit Blown Away, so you can come and see some of the objects from that. And another show that we're calling In Sparkling Company that talks about glass and the role in life in Britain in the 1700s. So just wonderful things to see here.
And Eric, I'm sure visitors are very, very important to your organization. What has the last year and a half been like?
Well, you know, it's been hard, right? Because we thrive on seeing people here, and visitation has been lower than normal, of course, because of restrictions. We've been open since last summer, of course, so we had, you know, this whole past year to ramp up. The exciting thing is, though, to see this summer, to see things really getting back to normal and seeing very strong visitation, see a lot of people coming in, enjoying. It was a great way to sort of get back into things too. We had a great early winter season as well because people were just re-emerging and they wanted to come somewhere that they knew was safe and familiar, and the Corning Museum of Glass offered that, and you know, it's just a great experience.
Eric, thank you so much for joining us, and please thank your colleague for us too. It's so cool to see you making that glass this morning. Now we'll just have to get out there and see it in person. And yeah, the museum is open 9 to 7 through Labor Day, right?
That's right. Yep.
All right, thank you, Eric.